Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Wednesday night. You know what that means, my bad host. You know that shit always pushes shit on when we come on here.
Nah, don't worry about it. Next week I'll have a whole new setup and then I'll be on screen.
Word. Shit, I had to change the video so we couldn't get no audio from it because everything I fucking did was a copyright shit. And I said, you know what? Let me do it so we can stop getting copyrighted.
And not to be petty, but I saw your name, Krill's, show enough. I didn't see my name. I need to see my name up in lights.
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be real conceited about it too. I want pyro. I want that shit up. Like my man said from fucking Fifth Element, Chris Tucker. I want my shit to pop.
You got to get the buzz.
Exactly.
I feel you, man. That was just something I did together quick, so that way, we can make it another week.
Don't worry about it. Listen. I know that I gotta take some pictures or whatever. I figure we'll take it November 14th at No Escape. I'll give you all the poses, even the jailhouse pose and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Like one of my little nephews did. But what's up, Joseph? What's up, normal guy? How the fuck y'all doing?
Word. And where the fuck was y'all at yesterday?
All I know is, Joseph, you lucky son of a bitch. If you'd have had Jonathan Taylor, you guys would probably be 1-5 instead of 5-1.
Word. Jonathan Taylor Thomas looking motherfucker.
But before I go into that stuff, how sweet it is. Giants beat the Eagles.
Ooh.
We didn't even beat them. We slap that ass.
You smack that ass.
I love it.
And
I love
I'm getting next week's games
it.
put down so that way it don't take as long.
Nah. But yeah, no. While you do that, and we're gonna go into football because it is football season. But real quick, WNBA finals just finished. Do you think there's gonna have a season next year, or do you think they're going into lockdown?
I think if they're smart, they will go into lockdown
Really?
because it would give more fucking eyes on the fucking
So
on the
you're
league.
coming from the Eric Bischoff school of any was it controversy makes
Makes dollars.
yeah.
Cause you know what it is? I'm over here, I'm like, yo, in my head, it's stupid for them, to lock down and all that, and they're probably like negotiating and oh, we'll give you whatever. But think about this shit, coach. Every single lockdown, people were covering it. So if the women go, yo, we're sitting out, and then now it's on ESPN radio, it's on Fox News or whatever, and let's say Caitlin Clark says something, the owner say something, these people say something, everybody has an opinion. For at least a week, there's gonna be a lot of news for the WNBA.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thinking, like, as business in the way that we're the era that we're in now. It's almost like everyone needs to be finding their way on TV somehow now, more than ever. Because God forbid you earn the shit.
Yeah, but my only thing with that is remember the '94 lockout with baseball. If it wasn't for McGuire and Sammy Sosa, hitting home runs and going after the home run record, baseball would not have recovered. So, like,
That's true.
Do you think if that WNBA does go into a lockdown, do they have the necessary stars that when they do come back to bring the people back to watch it? Because remember, they've been in business 20 years and they've never turned a profit.
Yeah, but you see that now that's the people who are running the WNBA's fault, and not necessarily the women that are playing in the WNBA. Because
100%. Yep. I can concur. Yeah.
just think about it. When the Showtime Lakers became big, all they did was draft Magic,
Right.
and then the Celtics got Bird.
Right.
So you already got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Where is the story of Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese? Where is the story of the rivalries between this team and that team? Where are the commercials that show the White Mamba fucking winning championships or MVPs or anything like that? Where is all this publicity? Like, to be honest with you, I would have had given like superstars, like TV stars, tickets to the game, let them come to the game, season tickets. Like, yo, come watch this shit for free. Fuck it. Go, tweet out this, have the girls go do fucking make a wishes, even though they're not supposed to, like little shit here and there. I'm like, yo, let's fucking sell that we can play this game in other ways, because we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got social media, we got the news. People are starting to come to the game because of the little bit of shit that they said about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, especially when they started beating up Caitlin Clark. Everybody started watching the game. You take advantage of that shit. You get more eyes on the motherfucker. You making profit, but
see, here's
they're
the
just
thing.
resting on the laurels of Angel Reese, of Caitlin Clark.
Here's the thing. Here's how stupid that they were last year when she was a rookie, right? They didn't put her on the Olympic team.
Yeah, I remember that.
You literally have Caitlin Clark, which is right now probably, bro. Young girls know Caitlin Clark more than they know, better than they know the girl that's won the MVP 3 out of the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Something, Aja Wilson or something like that. Like, dude, it wasn't until like last week that I found out that she's won like 3 out of the last 4 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know who she is.
And that's the NBA's fault. Like, you can't, like, this reminds me of Demetrius Johnson being the best pound for pound fighter in the history of UFC or MMA, and Dana White saying, "Oh, he's not marketable." Yeah, he is. You got to market him. You can't expect this man to go out and market himself. You're the promotion.
Yeah, you are the promoter. If he can't market himself, it's on your It's on your thing to promote him.
Yeah, he's putting on the fights. He's giving you his end by doing the fights. You put your end, and you fucking go and promote him. The stars on the Aces, they gotta market the fuck out of them. Aja and her prime to the point where she fuck around, be with the Bill Russell of the WNBA. That's what you have to do. You have to make believe that these women are just as good as the men. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's already videos of high school students beating WNBA stars, and then they saying, "Oh, we're gonna just go model." Or like fucking Angel Reese. There's a whole TikTok page of her missing shots.
Ooh, a lot of shots.
Yeah, man. Like, it's become a thing now. And everybody's just defending them blindly. You have to take a page out of LeBron James and McMahon and all these people that are under scrutiny. You gotta take a page out of their books and change the narrative.
This is true.
Because the thing that sucks is that I know Lisa Leslie and a couple of other women from like the 2000s.
Listen, Teresa Weatherspoon, Lisa Leslie, Candace Parker, Cheryl Swoops,
And
Becky Hammond.
And the only fucking person I can tell you right now about this WNBA in this era is Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And Angel Reese because of the bad publicity, and Caitlin Clark because she's getting ass whooped. And there's women that we talk about every week. That tall girl that Joseph, like, I can't remember her name for shit.
Come on, Joseph. What's her name? I know you. Come on. I know the name, but I want Joseph to say it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're over here talking about Antetokounmpo, Awumbuwe, Zion, fucking Saigon, Dylon, and Dylon.
Woo!
Like, yo, they're names that should not be pronounced in any language.
Top fire.
And we're talking about them. And that's kind of bad. What do you think?
That is kind of bad.
What do you think? You think we should?
It's funny because I know the girl from in LA is Cameron Burke. Oh yeah, Brink, which she's good. But they don't know how to market their stars. They've never known how to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's again, you have Caitlin Clark and you don't put her on the Olympic team because you're saying, oh, we don't think she's earned it. Who gives up? First of all, she made, and no disrespect to a lot of other female players, right? But she got a whole generation of young girls interested in playing basketball. That's who, and she's a clean cut, cornbread, corn-fed, American woman.
Get away from me.
How are you not going to put her on the Olympic team?
Yeah.
In her rookie year, when her jersey is outselling everybody else's jersey, like triple, quadruple. Like at the time when they were going to do the Olympics, her jersey was the number one seller, and number two wasn't even close. But because she's a rookie, she hasn't earned it. You're not going to put her on the Olympic team. So now you just you just upset a whole bunch of young girls, right?
Yeah.
You failed to put her on a team that's going to get national correction, not national, international recognition.
Yeah.
That's going to probably bring more recognition to your sport. And you say, nah, she hasn't earned it yet.
Which is on some. Well, if there's a girl who earned it more than her, put her on the fucking team also. But let Caitlin Clark get out there because it's not about earning; it's about what she can do for you.
Exactly. This is why I know that the people who run the WNBA never took an advertisement course or a marketing course.
Yeah.
You literally have, at this point, she is there not because of her what she's done, but just in popularity. She is their Michael. She is their Kobe. How you not gonna put her in the Olympics and have her be an ambassador to your game?
Yeah.
Dude, I can completely agree with Joseph. If there's a lockdown, I think they're fucked. Because remember, they also want to bring out 2 more teams.
Yeah, that is
They
true.
want, yeah. So how are you gonna say you want to propose to expand the league by 2 more teams? I'm sorry, the level of play is not that great. It's not. And then you're gonna put a lockdown right into it. Whatever kind of momentum Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Asha Wilson, whatever kind of thing they giving you, you guys are killing it right now.
Yeah. I mean that's also the risk that you take. Like I'm over here trying to see the positive in eyes being on them, but then again they prove they can't market the shit.
Right?
So
If they prove that they can market, then it'd be different. But they've proven that they can't.
yeah,
Again, look, the New York Liberty. People don't understand how big this is. When the New York Liberty were first in the WNBA, they played at the Garden. What do they play now? In the Barclays Center.
yeah, and that
And
to
I
me
don't
that's a
care what you
downgrade.
say.
But
I don't care what you say. In New York City, there's only one Mecca basketball. That's MSG. No matter
yeah,
how bad the Knicks have been playing or how bad the Knicks have been the last 20 years or whatever, the Mecca of basketball in New York City is the Garden. So they went from playing at the Garden to playing at fucking the Barclays Center. Bro, that's like if you're a wrestling federation and you've been doing shows at MSG and then you gotta go to Hammerstein Ballroom. That's a
yeah,
downgrade. That's a
yeah,
downgrade.
it is. And
So
yo,
the New
and
York Liberty got downgraded because they weren't bringing in any money. You
which
gotta
is
bring money, bro.
bad because Madison Square Garden can sell tickets on its own.
Yeah.
People
Dude,
love going to Madison Square Garden.
the Knicks haven't been good for 20 years, but it still sells out.
Yeah, on
Because
bullshit nights too.
you got companies and corporations that buy the tickets and give it to their employees. But the WNBA, I don't even think does that. No, you're right, Joseph. They barely have people at their parade.
Because I'm pretty sure most people didn't know they fucking won the championship.
That is true. And also, you remember when any New York team wins, right? It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even remember it being on the back page of the Daily News or the New York Post. I think something else, like it was on the inside, but it wasn't on the outside. You remember when the Giants won, it was on both sides, the front and the back.
Yeah, it was like that was the only thing that happened.
Right. When they won, it was like, oh yeah, oh, and by the way, the Liberty won the championship.
Yeah. Just in case if you didn't know, the Liberties won.
Oh, and with an FYI, deliberately won the WNBA. But moving on, it's like they paid
Yeah.
no mind to it.
Yeah, it's yo, dude. I can see the news now. All right, the world's biggest cookie has been made in Iowa. It can feed up to 62 people. Back to you, Jim. The New York Liberty just won the WNBA championship, and now for the Bronx Spelling Bee, Shaniqua won again.
Right.
Will she maintain her lead for the most victories in the spelling bee, or will Brian actually figure out how to spell LaQuasia? like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the news report for the WNBA. Like that's bad.
It's horrible, bro. But it literally was like, oh, it never happened.
Yeah. You see, this is the thing. Like the commissioner for most sports needs to act like a businessman, right? Because the commissioner is not tasked with just selling rules and keeping order of the teams. They have to get the TV deals, the merchandising, and make sure all the players are good, and the outreach.
Right.
Like they're the boss. So the commissioner, if she's there, then she's probably one of those, I'm pure basketball and we're gonna make basketball good. And it's like, that's cool, that's fine.
Right.
But you also need people to watch this shit.
You
Like
need
you
viewership.
Yeah. Like you think Show's gonna wake up early in the morning, like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and watch a WNBA game?
Nope.
Because he's probably not even gonna know the shit's on. Like he doesn't know that he's muted. He's muted and tooted.
Like he doesn't know he black like this.
Word.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Give me a second. I gotta.
Oh shit. See? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Well, good. I'm gonna stop myself from talking.
Why I can't hit that camera button you was
You
telling
gotta
me to
drag
press?
it down. Drag it down. Drag it down.
By the way, Joseph, yes, it's luck. It's luck because you have Daniel Jones. So believe me, any games you win is luck.
Voice isolation. Holly. How I sound?
You sound good.
Konnichiwa, motherfuckers.
Konnichiwa, motherfuckers. That's where fucking Russell Westbrook should have went. Fuck is he doing? What is he doing?
We're not that on that yet.
Yeah, we're on the women's
my bad.
basketball, not the
You
men's
said
basketball.
you said Konnichiwa. I'm sorry. I started thinking about Japan. My bad.
What does that have to do with the fucking Kings?
He said Konnichiwa. I don't know. That's Japanese.
Japan has emperors, not kings.
Japan.
In Japan.
No, we're talking about if the WNBA can survive if they have a lockout.
How? They're not making profit without the lockout. How are they going to survive with it? By saving the money they're paying the players?
They might make a profit because they're not losing.
Word, we don't got to pay. We've been paying y'all from deficits.
Fuck 'em, that's why. Who? What did you do?
What did that do?
That will conclude this evening's.
There you go. My bad. I had to press my buttons. I forgot where my shit was.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I forgot to say this the last couple of weeks.
Ah.
Ray, where are you, Ray? I will find you, Ray. Burger. I come for you, Ray. Burger. No, but Toe. I mean, show really. You know, if they have a lockout, I'm thinking they might not recover. What are your thoughts? And take yourself off mute.
Yeah. Before I fuck you up. And my limo's outside with my bitches.
Where's that from? Huh, show? Where's that from?
Yeah. You better put my ass down. Where's that from? Where's that from, show?
I'm gonna put that one. What you say? I'm gonna put. Repeat it again.
My limo's outside with my bitches.
Oh, no, I never heard that one. That's just
You better,
like
you better put me down before I fucking kung fu your ass.
What movie is that?
Trading Places with Eddie Murphy, bro.
I haven't seen that one. That you guys actually told me about that one.
What?
Yo, somebody kick him off.
Trading Places?
You already kicked me off for this
Kick
originally.
him off. Kick him off.
Yo, I'm gonna tap my mic. Let me know if you hear it.
I hate. Oh, do it again.
Yo, you got all
You heard that?
fancy gadgets now, yo. I remember when you had the stupid wire headphones.
I can't hear it because this dude's talking to you. What up, dude?
What about this? Good.
You unmuted yourself after you hit.
I'm pressing it as we talking.
Nigga over here looking like Iron Man.
Oh shit, they making fun of me.
Tony,
We
I got
hear
the
it.
little light.
We hear it, Iron Man.
We heard him, but we didn't hear you.
Yeah, Tony Stark.
He said we heard him, but we don't hear you. What kind of mic is this? Sell that shit.
Hit your ear mic.
Oh man. Give me a second. I'll fix it, guys. My bad.
We can hear you now.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't think you're hearing me from this mic. Because you would hear that.
hit your
I
other
think you're
mic.
hearing me from here.
Doesn't matter.
Nope.
Nigga,
Nope.
nigga just
Hit
kissed
your
you, bro.
phone mic.
What?
That rat.
The rat kissed me?
Nigga just walked over your foot.
Nah, I didn't feel it. I was too busy. My bad. I just had a rat on my foot. My bad.
That's the WNBA. I had a rat on my foot.
Brute.
But we'll see. The question is, do you think that the girls have the balls to sit out?
Ooh. Ooh, okay. They want better contracts, so yeah, I think they do. It's not like they get paid a lot of money now. I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark can literally go and sign a contract to play in Europe and get paid $1 million for the year, and that's more money than her contract is worth for 4 years right now.
Yeah.
Think about that. The contract she signed last year was for a 4-year deal for $700,000.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her Nike endorsement, whatever screw contract she has, you literally she's making what? $250 a year, $250,000 a year for 4 years, maybe a little bit less, like maybe 225 or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, 4 years at 770,000 or something like that.
Shit.
Not a lot of money.
Well, for stars like that,
No,
I'd take $700,000.
I mean that's different.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, if to be honest with you, if the WNBA wanted, give me the $700,000, I'll take it. I won't complain about it. I'll take it.
My man said, "You won't hear me complain."
Word. But then we're gonna have to renegotiate at the end of the month.
No, but dude, I don't think I don't think they can afford to go on strike. I don't think they can.
What? Say that one more time.
I don't think they can afford to go on strike.
I don't think a lot of those girls will be able to afford to go on strike because remember that's Caitlin Clark making $750,000. There's probably a lot of girls making $50,000.
Exactly.
You know. Now, here's the crazy shit. At what point do you turn around and go, "We're gonna sit out," and then the NBA is like, "Well, fuck it, then we don't need to pay you." And then China turn around and be like, "But we making our league bigger, so all of your stars will give you 20 million yen to come play for us." Because you know, Japan and China, they got that money.
They do.
That's a lot of people go to Japan to play.
Oh yes, they do.
Shit. We just had reports about Russell Westbrook fucking going to Japan for $350 million, remember? Last year?
Correct.
Shit. So they got money to be playing, to be, getting these girls over there.
Well, remember, was it the European League offered fucking Caitlin Clark like maybe like what was it like 20 million for like a 2-year or 3-year deal. I mean,
Yeah.
they got money. They were ready to give that, and but no, she was like, no, I want to stay in.
America.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to live in America. I want to make money in America.
Right.
I want to play basketball in America. Cause that's where I'm from. I think that's how the song goes, right?
Yes, something like that.
What movie is that from, Joe?
He
No,
don't
but
know.
so here's the question. They could always go to Unrival, the women's version of 3-on-3 with Clark and Reese. They could make the big league. Oh, I guess so. Is that Ice Cube's league also, or is that something else?
I think that's something else.
So the question for you, Hodge, if you're the NBA, you're subsidizing this shit anyway,
Yeah,
and they
I'm
sit
pissed.
out.
I'm pissed.
Do you take that opportunity to stop subsidizing?
Yes.
Or you pull out?
I mean, I don't like pulling out, you know. You know,
That's a young man's game. We play Russian roulette in this motherfucker.
That's right. You gonna roll that dice.
That's right.
My whole thing is if I'm an NBA player, my money is already going to a league that doesn't create any revenue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not like they figured out how to generate revenue. And I think that I can tell you that's the problem right there. They do not know how to generate revenue. Because it's not like they haven't had stars. They've had stars. But whoever is running the WNBA does not know how to market and advertise who and what they have.
Yeah.
So if I'm an NBA player, I'm like, yo, why are you taking money out of my pockets to give to somebody that's failing?
Yeah. Now,
It's a failed venture. Anywhere else in the business world, you think they're gonna keep something along for 20 years that hasn't made a profit?
unless that shit was a fucking a front for the mob.
You know, no company is gonna keep a subsidiary that does not make any kind of profit for them for 20 years. They might do it for like a year or two and they'll be like, yo, let's cut our losses. That's it. These motherfuckers they ain't doing it. So if I'm an NBA player, I'm like, yo, you keep taking money out of my pocket.
Yo, think about this. The UFC originally wasn't making money the first couple years,
Yeah, I know.
and they wound up selling for $1 million. So even the UFC was sold because they couldn't make money.
Right. And then Dana White bought it and then made it into this conglomerate there is now, and then he sold it for a profit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you do. You take something, you reinvent it. Because remember, most people forget that the reason why the MMA wasn't as popular back then is because there was no weight class.
Yeah, they didn't have the only rules I think they had was no eye gouging and no low blows or some shit like that.
Right. But then you can have somebody that's 150 fight somebody that's 350. Yeah. There was no weight class. There was no belts. There was no not sportsmanship, but there was no
commission.
Not division, but there was
no commission, the athletic commission.
Right, but even besides that, there was no
weight division.
No, there was no promoting.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, this guy's gonna fight this guy. It's like, yo, Joe Blow here that weighs 150 pounds soaking wet is gonna go fight Joe Blow over there that's 350 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was no promoting, there was no promotion. It wasn't organized. That's why it wasn't making money. It made money the first pay-per-view because it was the first time ever that you saw that kind. And I remember the main event was Shamrock versus Gracie, and Gracie submitted Shamrock. It was a hug fest on the ground the whole fucking time.
Yep. Yep. Because there's actual that's why boxing had so many variations of it, because there's actual psychology to make the fighters fight more.
Right.
Because the reason why they weren't licensed in most places because they were advertised as human cockfighting. So they had to get the commissions behind it. So they needed rounds, they needed weight classes, they needed gloves, and they needed rules.
Correct.
And then but the reason why they went with the 4-ounce gloves instead of for like boxing gloves is because so that way you can't break your hands. It's like not wearing gloves at all, but at least you're not gonna break your hand when you punch somebody, or there's a less of a risk of breaking your hand when you punch somebody.
Correct.
And if you remember Undisputed, where they were talking about the rules that they were gonna have Ben Reigns versus Wesley Snipes, they wanted to do bare knuckle. And he's like, yo, you throw less punches when there's bare knuckle. If the ring is bigger, the fight isn't as active because there's more moving around. Like there's actual so in those cases they didn't have that. They just go fight your fight.
Right.
So there was a bunch of people that are out there going, yo, I'm a brawler or I'm a boxer or I'm this. But this dude, I don't know who the fuck this dude is, so I'm just gonna sit here and test him out. And once Gracie got hold of most people, they didn't know what to do.
Right.
And that's why he won most of the time, because it was like, yo, you're not really fighting them, you're just grabbing them and submitting them.
Correct. And that's why anytime he was on a UFC event, that UFC did not make money because everybody knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's why also Kimbo was making so much waves, because when they fought, it was still organized and with some rules. It was like, yeah, throwing punches. This is street boxing. Because if they were just doing street fighting and people were just holding each other, nobody would want to watch. Even the people around the shit wouldn't want to watch it.
Correct.
Like I had to learn a little bit of wrestling, like psychology, to watch UFC in some cases, because I'm like, yo, he's just holding them down there. But then when I start seeing the little things to like the GSP or Matt Hughes when they fought wrestling,
I was about to say, yeah. Once you see like GSP and the way he made that shit into an art, it was different.
yeah, because now you're like, all right, I appreciate it, and then you start seeing the actual like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and you start seeing them do that chess match on the mat. It's like, all right, I can appreciate this. But when it's just I'm gonna lay here and get you tired, or I'm gonna lay on you and get you tired, it's like, all right, bro, I'm not here for this.
I'm just gonna lay here.
Yeah, like I'm not here for this, to be honest with you. I didn't pay all this money. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for fucking gotta stab each other in the face, but you said you was gonna fight. I bought this off the word that you said you was gonna fight.
Right.
So go ahead and fight. Get up in there and fight each other. Shit.
I want to see you motherfuckers fight. All right, fight.
Yeah. So now, with that being said, here goes another question for you, Hodge. Going back to the WNBA, if let's say the sit out happens, do you, as the commission, take that as an opportunity to get rid of everybody and start a whole new women's basketball league from scratch, where you would change the rules, you would change the basketball height, you would change the look of the game and all that other shit, and just start from scratch? Like even change the name, where it's not the Women's National Basketball Association, it'd probably be something else. Like, would you take that opportunity to do that and then renegotiate everybody, or start new teams? Have the owners of the other team change their team, like get rid of everybody, and then do like a fantasy draft with whoever wants to come back, and then you sign them to flat rate contracts in the beginning, and then have every year we'll negotiate the contract, or next year we negotiate the contract to be bigger or some shit.
Wow. Oh, okay. That is very interesting.
Joseph said within a heartbeat.
Yeah,
'Cause-
but then you're also getting rid of stars like Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have an outside negotiation where it's like, yo, we're gonna change everything up and sign y'all back, and we're gonna put you in different, like we're gonna have a draft where we're gonna mix everything up again. You could possibly put Caitlin Clark on a New York team or LA team or a big market team, and then start making money that way from the big market, and then set up a Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, and more have it controlled to where, not that you're gonna fix games, but it's like, yo, it's in our favor that we can have these matchups match up at the right time if we do it right. And then the look of the game is different. The height of the basketball is different. These girls will be able to dunk, do alley oops, do different things. The rules, like you could sit there and go, yo, listen, we're gonna make the defensive foul calls a little bit more lax, so it could be a little bit rougher, or maybe not rougher. Just you're able to do crazy fucking turnover moves, like something that suits their style better than just go play the men's game and just be women. Because like here goes some that most people might not remember, but remember the League of Their Own, that movie?
Of course.
They took girls who play softball and made them play baseball, and no one watched. But then the minute they started doing stuff that was different than the men's baseball, like when Dottie fucking caught the ball doing the split, these girls taking the pictures of the scars when they slid and all that other stuff, that's when people started paying attention to the game. And then right after that, they were able to play baseball.
No, you're right. You're right. You have to change something to bring people in.
I mean, would you do that? Would you consider changing everything around, or would you just be like, fuck it, we're not gonna do it no more?
So basically, what you're saying is you're gonna take what's in the league now and basically just redraft the players that are already in the league, like reassign them to different teams, like do a whole. You know what? That might work. That might work. I mean, at this point, everything else they've tried hasn't worked. So fuck it, might as well try something. Yeah, I would say yeah, fuck it, go for it, do it.
Because it's got to be better than we're just gonna pay these girls more money. Because what are you getting out of it? It's not like they're going, yo, we're not gonna play the game to the highest of our ability because you're not paying us. What, these girls are magically gonna get better?
But here's my thing, right? Right? Here's my thing.
Yeah.
Are you the reason they can't pay the girls is because they make no revenue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for you to do some shit like that. You're not gonna make any revenue.
Well, they are gonna get the money from the TV contracts, but still, I would rather my investment be, y'all want to make more money? All right, cool. Here you go. The WNBA is canceled. We still have y'all in the contract. So what we're gonna do is this: you have a choice. You can re-sign with the WNBA, and we do this mix, and we change everything about the WNBA. Like, it's no longer the Women's Basketball Association. It's women's hoops. Let's just say we're gonna change the owners are still gonna be the owners of the teams, because it's gonna be hard to find new owners of teams and new locations.
Right.
All that shit is still gonna be there, but we're just gonna change the brand. It's kind of like having ECW change to NXT when they were doing the sci-fi shit.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, rebranding, yeah. Like I said, fuck it, go for it. Everything else that they've done hasn't worked, so try something else.
I mean, because to me, that's the only thing I can see with both sides winning. Because think about this shit, Hutch. Like they're working you to the bone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go, yo, the amount of work that I'm doing isn't reflecting my paycheck. I want more money. And they go, well, you're not bringing us enough revenue to pay you. But they are getting enough revenue to pay you. So then they're going to go, okay, so if we're going to pay you more, we need you to do more shit. But it's physically impossible for you to do anything more than what you're doing. Where if they turn around and be like, all right, we're going to pay you more because we're getting this deal. But instead of for you doing ABC, we need you to do CDE. You know what I'm saying?
See my baby. I'm sorry.
No, because at the end of the day, they're playing basketball. I don't see unless these girls are playing $50,000 a year worth of basketball and they start getting millions, and all of a sudden, well, I'm gonna train now. Well, then you got these girls ain't got talent. It's like what you should have ended this shit a long time ago if they was gonna put in. You feel me?
No, you're right.
Yo. I'm back. My bad.
What you saying?
I'm saying I'm back, and I hope y'all hear me fine. And the women, I agree with you. How are you expected to want to get paid more when we're not making more? Like, where do you want us to get the money from? Instead of saying pay us more, why don't you say we're gonna do something to make our value go up so that you can start paying us from that revenue? Think of something. I don't know, maybe a middle intermission game. I don't know if y'all get some female artists in the middle halftime. I don't know. Think of something. Be creative. Look at the Savannah Banana team. That shit is creative baseball right there. Why don't you become creative and figure something out that you can make more money? We can't give you a bigger piece of food or a slice of bread or a piece of pie if we don't have pie. I want a bigger piece of pie. We don't have pie left, bro.
Word.
Is this working?
I think it sounds like it's working.
All right, just making sure. All right, now I can start driving.
All right.
If y'all hear anything loud, the car, anything y'all need me to mute myself, let me know.
All right. The only thing I hear is my voice over the speaker.
All right, let me lower.
But yeah.
What about now?
Yeah, it's cool.
Little? I go lower.
Yeah, but it's like having a pizza shop, and you want to make more money. You want more people to come in, but you ain't willing to put no extra toppings on the pizza. You just make pizza and that's it. No pepperoni, no Hawaiian, no nothing. I made one thing of pizza.
Oh yeah, that one single pizza. One pizza. That's it.
It's a nice outside, and I'm out here making a pizza. Son of my mom, bitch. But yeah,
I mean, look, we're two different things. You think fuck it, go for the shutdown, whatever. I think if they shut down, they're done. I don't think they recover unless they come out with some of these girls playing in bikinis or something like that.
Yo, they got football lingerie.
Yeah, but those girls actually have bodies.
Listen,
Funny thing is, I feel like these girls wouldn't want to be into that, even though they're doing that in the fucking internet, because Angel Reese is showing her ass everywhere. But if you pay her to do it, now she's going to feel offended. Oh, no, I don't do that.
I mean, you're probably right.
Yeah, but then again, you're only gonna have men watching that anyway. We need something that's gonna have a lot of men and kids watching the game and it's something that's gonna spark interest because not for nothing, I'm pretty sure a lot of women, a lot of girls, they see athletes do shit. And like, oh, I love the WNBA, and then they watch the NBA, and it's almost like, well, I'm more content with being a fan and watching LeBron James play than trying to be like Angel Reese. But if they change the game up a little bit for the women, say, well, you got your own sport, you got your own brand of basketball. You know, like when Ronda Rousey was doing her thing in the women's MMA.
Right.
They didn't make a whole, oh, this is women's MMA. Nah, this is MMA. And she's just the women's bantamweight champion. It wasn't nothing separate. It was just straight out MMA.
No, you
So
right.
they need to kind of brand like this is basketball and women are playing it. Instead of for this is women's basketball. You know? Like women's wrestling is like, no, this is wrestling now. And women are doing it.
Right.
The top 5 WNBA teams worth. All right.
No, I hear you. You know, you definitely have a point there.
All right. So the top 3 WNBA teams value is the Golden State Valkyries with 500 million, the New York Liberty 420 million, and the Indiana Fever for 335 million. Average team value is 269 million. Total league value 3.5 billion for the 13 teams. Growth, the average team value increased by 180% from 2024. The average team's value increased by 180% in 2024. What happened in 2024? Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark were in the league.
And Cameron Brink.
Yeah. So this is another thing you fucking advertising wrong because even though I keep hearing their names, I've never seen them play. Because I don't know when they're on. I don't know who they're playing. I don't know what channel they're on. I just know that they're on the league. Whose fault is that? The Valkyries a new expansion team too? Shit. How your expansion team more valuable than the other teams?
That's wild, yeah.
Yo, it's crazy how Mark Zuckerberg or the dude who does Amazon can just buy the fucking league and still be chilling.
Jay Bezos, yeah, Bezos or whatever.
He could, yo, literally, he could be like, yo, I'm gonna buy this league and the Jets and still have 90% of my revenue.
Damn.
Wow.
Right. Listen, it is what it is. Let's move on.
I don't mean to rag on the girls.
God damn it.
I understand y'all want. I understand y'all want to get paid more. Why don't you vouch for your own women to come to like, yo? I want all the women to fill up the stadiums so we can make more money.
Bro, women don't watch sports or correction.
So how is that our fault though? Like it feels like they put it on us.
But it's not. That's the problem. Look, Bill Burr said it in the stand-up special. You know, I think it was a 2024 special that he did. He goes, women don't support the WNBA.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I can go to women right now and ask them to name me 2 teams in the WNBA, and they can't name 2 teams. There's 13 teams, and a lot of females can't name 2. And they sure as hell can't name you 5 WNBA players.
Alicia Boston.
What you call me?
You know what I'm saying?
Cheryl Schultz.
Meanwhile, you ask a man to name you, NBA teams. He can probably name you all the teams.
And he probably wouldn't even watch basketball like that either.
You know what I'm saying? You can ask him to name you the 10 basketball players, and he can probably do it easy. The common man that watches sports. Women don't watch their own. The women do not support women, and not only a lot of people say it, but even there's been. I'm pretty sure that the girls in the WNBA know that the women don't support them. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the games, you see a lot more dads with their little girls, with their daughters at those games, than you see grown women with their daughters. And believe me, I know. I used to, when I worked for the police athletic league, we used to take girls to the Liberty games when they played at MSG. And I remember when they did the All-Star game there, I took a group of 10 girls there, and dude, there was a lot of guys there, you know what I'm saying, with their daughters. But I didn't see a lot of females there with their daughters. I'm telling you, if the WNBA wants to survive, they have to get women involved. Period. They're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to be like. Remember the movie? Casper Van Dien. What's it, Star Trooper? Whatever that shit is. The Federation wants you.
Oh yeah, Star Troopers.
Yeah. They're gonna have to start doing some kind of campaign like that. Like, yo, we want you. Like, yo, come to our games. But it's like you said, Toe. Maybe get some corporations involved where they buy tickets, they give it to their females employees for free and shit like that, but they can go and see.
Yeah, you got to get butts in the seats because the more butts you have in those seats, the more intriguing it looks. The more intriguing it looks, the more people would go, I got to go watch this. Especially if you change shit. We can't have the same shit over and over again. It's like you go to Fogo de Chao, and if the food sucks, you're not going back. But you got everybody and their mama, yo, the food's good. They give you all this meat. They give you all this meat. And everybody and their mother want to go there. You need that you need that perception at least of, yo, this is worth spending your time at to enjoy yourself.
Correct, 100%.
Because at the end of the day, it's entertainment. It's like how Charles Barkley talks shit about basketball players. Sorry. About basketball players that make $40 million a year and they can't play two games back to back. And he's like, yo, but wait a minute. I spent my hard-earned money that I fucking saved up for however long to take my kid or just to come by myself to watch this guy play, and he's not playing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yo, then what's gonna make me want to watch or spend my money at the stadium to go watch you? And if there's less people at the stadium and you watch the game, how many times you watch a baseball game, Hutch, and you see there's no one in the stands, and then it's like, yo, we have to black out this game because the attendance record didn't make it. I used to see that shit all the time for the Mets. Like, yo, due to the attendance record, we had to black out the game because they wasn't going to show a baseball game with nobody in the fans, no one in the stands.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You are right.
I propose a question to y'all. What can the WNBA do to actually get us to want to watch? Us men, because the women ain't gonna want to watch.
So I was telling Hutch, I would change change the names of the teams, the look of the court, the rules, lower the rim so they could dunk, maybe change the rules to have the defense a little bit more rougher, to give these girls the opportunity to do something different than just playing the men's sports, and then also let them get a chance to make it their game instead of for the men's game that they're trying to play. Because if you're emulating the men, then we're going to expect you to play like the men. But if you got something totally different and you're not named the Women's National Basketball Association, and you're named something else like women's hoops or women's black tops, and you're playing on actual fucking
Black tops.
yeah, black tops was what is that shit called? What the streets made out of?
Concrete, cement.
No, the street.
Asphalt.
Asphalt. You play
Asphalt.
you playing on asphalt, and we in the street now doing this shit, and it's look different. Like, oh, like this is cool, but it has to be good. Like I watched the 3-on-3 with Ice Cube. That shit, the Big 3 League. I watched that in the beginning, like, oh, this is gonna be something different. And then I watched it, and I'm like, oh, this is just basketball. So to me, it's like, all right, whatever. I wasn't caught the first game, but something. Give them an opportunity to make this shit theirs.
Yeah, it's still basketball, but give me something different.
Yeah. And let me know when the fuck it's on.
Yeah, that's definitely a big one there. Let me know when the game is actually on. All right, we done with this subject now.
Yeah, I don't know why Show wanted to talk about it all night. So, in keeping with basketball news, Malcolm Brogdon.
Bardon.
Yeah,
Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, well, he retired after 9 seasons in the NBA. Listen,
That motherfucker. I think the Knicks been trying to get that motherfucker so he got drafted. Now he wants to leave when we got him.
Yep, he retired after 9 NBA seasons.
In the words of Dave Chappelle, fuck him.
Fuck them, that's why.
Russell Westbrook signed a deal with the Kings. I don't know how long that deal is, but the Kings also signed someone else. Do you think that the Knicks can take it this year with all the shit that they're doing?
Oof. That's a good question.
So it's a $3.6 million deal with the team. He signed a 1-year, $3.6 million deal. Do you think he's playing right now? He's just on some, I just want to play. He doesn't care what team he's on.
I think he's at that point, yeah.
Because not for nothing, for 1 year, $3.6 million, we could have took him on the Knicks. He would have definitely been that guy that wouldn't, his balls wouldn't have sunk back into his throat when the game was on the line. I'll tell you that shit right now.
You talking about Westbrook?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something my coworker just told me because we was talking about him. He just interrupted me to do that. He was telling me the Westbrook back then, we would have took the one from OKC. The Westbrook now, y'all don't understand. He's not the same person. Matter of fact, the Westbrook now don't even got a position because he's not a point guard. He's not driving the ball. Like he's not Jalen Brunson. So you can't put him in the team and expect him to be a point guard and say he has a no-name position, he said, basically. I was like, okay. He said he's like a Josh Hart. Josh Hart's supposed to be a shooting guard. You don't know where to play him. So he said you're going to have 2 Josh Harts. That's what he said.
You know,
Nah.
I like to think that happened because of LeBron. I think LeBron breaks players.
Oof. You think?
I mean,
LeBron he's another one. What position do you play?
yeah. I mean, look, Dwayne Wade stopped being the captain and the leader of the team so LeBron can play. Like, how do you play a game that you can't follow? And then Chris Bosh wasn't playing the same way he was in Toronto when he was on the Heat. They folded that first year when they were in the championships against the Mavericks. Then he gets Kevin Love on the fucking on the Cavs. Kevin Love ain't missed a double-double no more. He doesn't even look like Kevin Love. You're actually playing the game with the who's that white dude that was shooting threes for him? Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver was the go-to three-point shooter, not Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving thought the world was fucking flat. Shaq didn't do nothing on his team. How did Shaq go from being nobody on the Cavs to at least a little dominant on the Celtics in his last year? Like, you know, like this man went to the Celtics and got better. He's on the Lakers with a brand new team, all rookies, all young bucks, and the first order of LeBron's regime is to trade every single fucking person on the Lakers.
That's weird.
Fucking what's his name? Anthony Davis. Every year he's fucking hurt. He can't stop getting hurt. The only time they won the fucking championship was when they dumbed down the season for them in the bubble. Like, yo, this guy had more players on his team than any other person in the fucking league. And the Warriors are winning championships with the same 5 fucking people.
Basically.
You keep talking like that, Krill's gonna show up.
He can, but I mean, am I lying? Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of people say that LeBron James is a good basketball player. And to me, I equate being a good basketball player to either taking your team to win or being that go-to guy. And that's why Kyrie Irving to me is a good basketball player. Because he needed to step up to get somebody to win. Where Jordan just needed somebody to get off him. Vince Carter just probably needed he needed a center. Tracy McGrady needed to not get hurt. Derrick Rose needed to not get hurt. The Knicks just needed fucking John Starks to stop being stupid. Like,
good luck with that one.
Yo, Magic Johnson turned into a fucking center to win his championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? The Celtics needed a big 3, but they used that big 3 for how many years? That big 3 was together for so many years. Kobe. I don't say he just needed Shaq, but he needed another player that can stay on his level. Because a lot of those years he didn't make the playoffs. He was with a team that was insufficient for him. But he wasn't running the gambit through every fucking play. They gave him Paul Gasol and he fucking won the championship. They wanted to give him Chris Paul and said, nah, you be too good. They denied Kobe a player because his team would be too good. You ever hear that shit with any other player? They let fucking LeBron pick his team. If the Knicks didn't turn around and say, we will give you all the money that has been printed since 1992 to 2017 in America to stay with the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony would have went to the fucking Heat with them. The Knicks couldn't let Carmelo Anthony go because there was only 7 people on the roster at the time. We traded everyone else.
This is true.
I'm just saying. So
Can I play David? My bad. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna try to figure out what was the point of the original album, but go ahead, play devil's advocate.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm really playing devil's advocate because I hate LeBron, but I don't want to be a one-sided argument. The funny thing is, when you play with somebody that great, you have to dumb yourself down, bro, because they need the ball. Whether you alley-ooping it to me, whether I need the ball, like I'm the greatest. Now, we never got to experience that with Michael Jordan because he never got traded. But I'm pretty sure if he would have went to another team, the star of that team would be playing a lot worse because I'm Michael Jordan. Even though he ran the triangle, he didn't like that shit. I don't want the ball. He said it himself. I don't want the ball in the center's hand. I want the ball. So if it's up to Michael Jordan, he would want the ball. He would make another star player dumb down.
No.
If he played with her.
Nah. Because the reason why I say is because I forgot what his name, but when they went to the Wizards, I forgot what who the fuck the guy was on the Wizards. But he asked him, like, yo, when you gonna give me a Jordan sneaker? He goes, when you become an NBA All-Star. And that dude became an NBA All-Star because Jordan told him, you got to get better if you want to be on my brand or play on my team. Kobe was on some, why the fuck am I going to pass you the ball? I watch you practice. I'm not dumbing nobody down. You got to get better to play with me.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're taking 70 shots, how good can I be? It doesn't matter how good I am. You got 80% of the shots.
Well, hold up now, Joe, because Shaq was the MVP for 2 of those championships they won. Shaq was good enough to get the ball from Kobe.
No. Shaq got the ball from the rim. He said that. Kobe said, get it from the rim. You're big enough.
Yeah, but Kobe let him get it, though. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of assists that Kobe got from Shaq. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they would have said, you got to be better for me to give you the ball because I can't trust you. You think Steve Kerr would have shot that game-winning 3 if he wasn't good enough to shoot that shit? There is no go ahead, shoot it, and I don't give a fuck who you are. No, nigga, this ain't my son, and I'm teaching him how to play the game for the first time. This is a professional. You can't make that shot. Don't stand there.
Facts.
But I think he does that through practice, though. Because he used to practice them so hard that by the time we was in the game, I already knew who the fuck I could trust.
Yeah.
I busted their ass so much in practice. See.
So you're saying that LeBron James don't practice? Because I believe it.
I don't think he practiced like Jordan, though. Jordan was hated by his own teammates. Because he's trying for them to be perfect.
But I'll tell you one thing, though. His teammates got a handful of fucking gold rings.
A handful and another hand. Maybe another finger. Cling. 6. Shit, Phil Jackson had 10.
Yo, here goes the difference. So, you want to beat Kobe or Jordan, you don't let them score. You beat them up. You want to beat LeBron, let him score.
You just reminded me, son, when you said Kobe. Kobe actually let him get the last. You remember that All-Star game that he came up? He was the rookie of the year or something. I think it was the rookie of the year. The last shot, Kobe gave it to him. He said, go ahead, drive it. I think LeBron gave Kobe the ball back, and Kobe looked at him like, you bugging. Kobe was guarding. My bad, I'm confused. Kobe was guarding. He said, yo, get the ball, get the last shot. Like, you want him, go for the win. I'm going to defend you. This is going to be the last, and I think LeBron gave the ball away. And he looked at LeBron like, why? How you gave you the fucking man? Like, it's me and you. Why you gave the ball away? You scared? Oh, you remember that moment, or am I tripping?
You're tripping.
What the hell was that? I'm tripping? You don't remember when Kobe was guarding LeBron in the All-Star game, and it was the last shot. And Kobe was like, he was squatted down. He's like, go ahead, let's do this. And LeBron passed the ball like, I don't want to drive it on you. Like, yo, you bugging. You're the greatest player. Like, he looked at him like, what happened? I might have to look. Well, I see Toe already investigating because I know Hoach ain't going to agree. He a Jordan fan.
Yo, it's funny. 8 years ago.
Is that LeBron's a bitch?
Yo, so 8 years ago, I didn't see the thing yet. It goes, Kobe can't believe LeBron passed up final shot twice in the 2012 All-Star game.
Yeah.
And I'm about to play the video now. You know what? Let's play the video without any audio because God forbid. We're gonna react to this. So that way people don't fucking think we're stealing shit. We're reacting to this. There's no sound, there's no
Yes,
nothing.
this is informational. Word.
This is to prove what he's saying.
What is it called? Fair
use. All right.
use. There you go.
Kobe, LeBron just gave up the shot. Look, Kobe was like, what the fuck is that? They got the rebound. Kobe's like, come on,
like,
baby.
what are you doing?
Yeah, and then gives him the shot again, and he turnover. And Kobe right now going up to LeBron. Like, look, what the fuck was that? You take that shit. You jam that shit. The fuck who you passing the ball to?
And that's when I knew that LeBron would never be cold-blooded.
And look at the lane. All he needed to do was get past Kobe at that point. Yo, and it looked like he gave that shit straight to fucking homeboy.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin. Yeah. Great Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Gruff Griffin. But yeah, I mean, that would have been a dope crossover. But it's true though. Shit, Jordan would have relished in that shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot this shit over you, Kobe. Shit.
Dude, I remember when fucking Kobe squared up to play Deion Jordan in the All-Star game, and Jordan was like, "Yeah, all right, let's do this."
Yep. And they went at each other. Yeah, for some reason I can't let show in there.
Oh, what show? What'd you do? Show, what you do, show. Dim sum.
And them some, you lose. But yeah, all right. Before this becomes a hate on LeBron stream, which we could do all day, because
You know I can.
But did you watch the Jets game?
I watched a little bit of it.
So I did not watch it, but I'm watching the highlights, and I'm hearing. I heard a lot about it where Aaron Glenn didn't know what to do with the last few seconds of the game, and he just let the time run.
It wasn't the last few seconds of the game, so it was halftime.
It was halftime. Okay. So you want to run me through that? Like, what happened?
What happened is that they had the ball, and for some reason, nobody was calling in the play. And they had timeouts, so it wasn't like they didn't have to rush or whatever. They can call a timeout, regroup, call a play, and then execute it.
Yeah.
Your boy was on the sideline like, yo, I'm chilling. I don't know, maybe he was disgusted the way the Jets played the first half. Because it was bad. I think Justin Fields had like negative 10 yards at halftime.
I do see him getting fucking sacked a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Yo, that O-line is no good. No bueno.
Damn, I missed the Kobe video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. We moved on. Goodbye.
Didn't he look like a pussy?
Yeah. And he do that shit straight to like wait, why wouldn't you just fucking hit a field goal there? It was 4th and 8 with a minute left. Yo, show I can hear myself over your phone. I muted you, but it was 4th and 8 with a minute left and you don't hit a field goal?
Nope, nothing, bro. Or at least attempt to feel good.
So, all right, Hoach. Do you sit down Justin Fields? Because people were saying if they would have put fuck, I forgot his name, but if they would have put him down, if they would have
Yup,
sat him down in the
Tyrod
second half,
Taylor.
the Jets would have won this game.
Tyrod Taylor is the same
Tyrod
player
Taylor.
as Justin Fields, but he has an arm. I don't know why the fuck he didn't put him in. This fucking head coach sucked. My bad, Hoach. That was a question for you. This is my team. My bad.
You answered the question too, so I just wasn't sure that you were paying attention.
Word, these motherfuckers. This is the head coach, bro. Can't even call a fourth down call.
Show Justin Fields has a better arm than Tyrod Taylor.
Justin Fields, what? You sound low.
He said Justin Fields has a better arm.
He has a better arm than Tyrod Taylor.
Left lane blocked ahead.
We hear you.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to cut it off.
So he said Tyrod Taylor.
Should
Justin
cut you
Fields
off. All
has
right,
a
what was
better
it
arm
he
than
said?
Tyrod Taylor.
Justin Fields has a better arm.
Nah, you bugging. You bugging.
Tyrod would lose y'all the game.
You what?
Justin. Joseph said that Tyrod would lose y'all the game too.
Bro, Justin Fields is bad, bro.
Justin Fields is not bad.
Bad, bro. He's terrible. He doesn't know how to use the one thing he knows how to use. Bro, you holding the ball too long. When you got legs, take off. That's your game. Your legs.
But then he gets criticized for doing that. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Think about that one. If he runs with his legs, then he's told, hey, you're no good. All you know how to do is run. He's in the best.
Do this. I was gonna say they don't say that to Lamar Jackson.
But Lamar Jackson has a couple of years where he's thrown 30 to 40 touchdowns thrown. Justin Fields has never done that. Lamar Jackson has 2 MVPs under his belts. Justin Fields doesn't have that. And now I like Justin Fields. Okay? But when he was in Chicago, they had no offensive line and no weapons. Now, he went to the Steelers. He was 5-2 as a starter, but the moment Russell Wilson got healthy, they benched him. Now he comes to the Jets team where all they have is they have Breece Hall, which is a good running back, and Garrett Wilson. No tight end, no offensive line, no other wide receiver to throw him the ball. So if you know that the Jets have a bad offensive line and you can control Hall and you can double Wilson, that leaves Justin Fields with nobody to throw it to. But if he decides to take the ball and run, which he's done, don't sleep. He's done that a lot this year with the Jets, where he just, after a while, he just runs, tucks it and runs. But he can't do that every play, show. He can't. He's going to get hurt.
I agree.
The problem is the Jets don't have any talent on offense. They don't.
So do we get rid of Justin Fields or what?
I think you need to bring some players into the fucking league, bro.
Bro, I would have called the Browns and offered a 5th round for Shador. Yo, y'all not using them. Here's your 5th round back. Let me get Shador, bro. We would have had a competent quarterback yesterday. We would have won. Or against the Broncos. I know you defended Justin Fields. Anybody else would have won that game. We were in the With just playing defense, we was up. We lost by 3.
Let me squash your whole Shador Sanders shit. Gabriel Wilson or whatever or his name is played like shit for Chicago. I mean for Cleveland, and Cleveland still wouldn't put in Shador until the last quarter. What is y'all obsession with Shador Sanders? He has not proven to do anything.
I didn't want Joe Falco. And I definitely don't want Russell Wilson, bro. It's the best option right now. I would say beyond you only got a year with Russell. Y'all got a couple of years for cheap with why would I give him away? I don't want Russell Wilson. So I'm just picking my best option.
You know who?
But
honestly,
you're picking a rookie quarterback that has not proven anything in the league. What makes you think you'll be able to win with somebody who, as a black quarterback, can't really run? Because he can't really run against behind that Jets offensive line. He'll get killed.
So what you're saying is, I'm gonna mute you real quick, So what you're saying is that the true culprit behind the Jets losing and Justin Fields not working is the offensive coordinator, because he can't call plays to make Justin Fields succeed. And the reason why I say that is because I'm watching the highlights of the game and I have not seen one screen pass, 1 5-yard dart. It just seems like he's either passing the ball down the middle to someone running a slant, or he's getting sacked.
Getting knocked on his ass.
Yeah. So at what point do we change the offensive scheme to fit our quarterback? Because not for nothing, when Zach Wilson was the fucking quarterback, he was very successful running those fucking 5-yard dashes and the 5-yard screens and all that other shit.
Garrett Wilson won Rookie of the Year, bro. That's all I gotta say. And I'm gonna piss you off right now, so I will take Zach Wilson over Shador Sanders.
You gonna what?
I will take Zach Wilson over Shador Sanders.
I haven't seen Shador Sanders play, and I know you're not somebody that's gonna fucking bullshit me. So go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll take my chance with somebody I don't know, because I know the record we have with Wilson. We good.
A winning record.
We good.
Well, we have more wins with him.
Yeah.
Nah.
Your old man said it right now. You had more wins with him than you had with Aaron Rodgers. The problem with Zach Wilson is he had, just like you guys have now, you have a shitty quarterback coach, you have a shitty offensive coordinator.
And we've always had a shitty quarterback coach, because there's no quarterback, even Aaron Rodgers was good for us.
But no matter how fucked up that is, Zach Wilson still made Garrett Wilson Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. That's why I wanted Mike White.
My man had miles and miles of heart. I respect that.
Yeah.
Dude, at the end of the line, your offensive line is worse than mine.
You know, I think the reason why I think our offensive line is not as good is the same reason why our defense gets worse during the games, because the defense is out on the field too much and the offensive line is not on the field enough. Okay. Because I think if there's more snaps, more first downs, they're moving down the chain, they're getting their groove, they're warming up. I think they'll be able to hold the fucking defensive line somewhere. We were supposedly improved our offensive fucking line for Aaron Rodgers. What happened?
My Achilles.
Ashwagandha.
Whew.
To respond to Hoach that I would rather go beg my nigga Sam Donald, please come back. We sorry. We ain't give that guy a chance. That was our star.
Yeah, we was with him for what, 2 years,
3.
and that was it. That was that had to be the quickest 3 years that we ever had, because I don't even remember him playing that much. And I got a Sam Darnold jersey because that shit was $27. And I needed a jersey because we was going to the preseason game with Jets versus the Eagles. And I wasn't spending $500 on the Joe Namath jersey neither. Or $250 on a Curtis Martin jersey.
Dude, all I have to say is the problem.
Who was your running back as a Jets fan? So I'm sorry, Hoach, if you was talking. I could barely hear you with this car. This car loud as fuck.
I mean, I'm also trying not to be a typical Dominican. The problem I've seen in the league, and it not only happens on the Jets, nobody wants to give a rookie quarterback time to actually develop. And when you guys throw him out to the fire, he's not surrounded by any help. Can you please tell me who Sam Darnold's top receiver was?
Antonio Freeman.
So you're a Jets fan and you can't even tell me who his top target was, bro. That right there tells you. Can you tell me who his running back was?
Was it Green?
His top target was the tight end, wasn't it? Keller, something like that.
Shit, I forget. What was his? Was the running back Green?
Look at that.
Something
Bro,
Green?
You're Jets fans and you can't tell me who his running back was and who his wide receiver were. But you guys, but then the Jets fans
running back.
But then the Jets fans expected him to succeed.
Bro, this was right after that ass fumble.
Let me try.
This is when Nick Bowles was looking like an idiot. Fucking they fucking did the ass fumble. They were in a similar spot than they are now. I used to know who the fuck, because we used to have a dynamic duo running back. I forgot who the fuck they were. Cause you know me, I'm no good with names. The only person I know is Khalid and Scattle Booty.
Hear me?
Yo,
Yeah, I can hear you.
So who was his running back?
Running back, fuck.
I don't think
it was a little short guy. I forgot his name.
The Terminator, John Connor.
Nah, it was a short black guy, chubby. He used to get married, and you're right. So it was two of them. Fuck, what's his name? He just disappeared. He was like an Ahmad Bradshaw type of guy. I forgot his name. He was fast.
Le'Veon Bell. No?
Oh?
Nah. Le'Veon Bell was before that.
It says.
I think he got to play with Le'Veon Bell.
He got to play with Le'Veon.
Yeah,
Bell.
it said Le'Veon Bell was Sam Darnold's primary running back on the Jets, as Bell played for the team during Darnold's 3 years from 2019 to 2020. The other running backs in the roster included Powell, and Trenton Cannon.
There it is. Powell. Yeah, that was the little short motherfucker that used to come in for the third down.
But look at it. You guys had Le'Veon Bell, no offensive line. So that whole being patient behind the line like he used to do in Pittsburgh, he couldn't do with y'all. Who was Donald's wide receivers?
Robbie Anderson was Sam Darnold's top receiver on the Jets during their time together, especially in 2018 and 19 seasons. Quincy Enua was also
Come on.
a prominent target, particularly early in Darnold's tenure. But
Before you go back, who the fuck is Richie Anderson?
Robbie Anderson.
Robbie,
The
Richie.
guy with the long hair.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I know who he was because after he left the Jets, he signed a contract with Carolina and burned down over there too. But I'm like he's not a number one receiver. He's like a number 3 receiver at best. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
He was a slot. He was like a slot receiver.
So you don't surround him with a good offensive line. You don't surround him with any weapons. But he goes out there and competes, dude. I remember the run he had against Denver where he broke 3 tackles and went like 60 yards for the touchdown. And we was already doing that. I think we was already doing the show tour. We were speaking, and I'm like, yo, you guys have a quarterback. That tells you that's a quarterback, bro. You just got to surround him with some talent.
Yeah, when we don't have a quarterback, we got talent. When we do have a quarterback, we don't have
Look at
shit.
last year. He had some talent in Minnesota, and he lit it up.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he's in Seattle. Seattle gave away DK Metcalf. They cut Tyler Lockett. Sam Darnold still has good numbers because he has a decent offensive line, a decent running back, and some decent receivers. I'm saying, like, I saw the way Sam Darnold was throwing the ball for the Jets, and I'm like, yo, all you guys got to do is give him some kind of help. He'll be all right. Which is the opposite way of how I saw Daniel Jones. I saw Daniel Jones make some bad throws for the Jets. I mean, for the Giants, which is why I didn't want him on my team.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, he only looked good because of number 27.
Then he also tripped himself running from the Eagles.
Yeah.
After that, get him off my team.
And number 27 was the reason why he was looking good.
Number 26.
Well, I call him number 27. His mama call him 27. I'm gonna call him 27.
But yeah, Papa, that's basically it. Sam Darnold is doing good on Seattle. Now he's doing better than what I expected him to do. I didn't expect him to do this good in Seattle.
I want to play this game. Who was Mark Sanchez's receivers? Because he made it to the playoffs. Like, who was his running back? Maybe LaDainian Tomlinson?
LT was his running back, and his wide receivers they weren't the greatest, but they were good. But
Santonio Holmes and Brylan Edwards.
Oh, Santonio, Pittsburgh.
And Braylon
Bucket.
Edwards came from things. Again, Herm Edwards put that team together.
Yeah.
That team went to 2 AFC championships back to back.
Yeah. And for a short time, Jericho Cottree.
Yes. But what happened? Your man Rex Ryan came in and thought he could put a better team together than Herman Edwards. And this is how fucked up I know that Rex Ryan is. After the second time you guys went to the AFC Championship, he got rid of all the wide receivers. He left fucking Sanchez, I think, with no wide receivers at all, or any decent ones. And then Sanchez went.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, and that duo that we was talking about, Hutch, it was Mark Sanchez. He had the running back duo with LaDainian Tomlinson and Sean Green.
Yeah.
And Thomas Jones.
That's who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
LaDainian.
I like Thomas Jones.
But Mark Sanchez had those running backs.
Yeah.
I'm saying Herm Edwards put a pretty good team together, and Rex Ryan's fucked that up.
I disagree because he put the defense together.
Against the fucking Patriots those years, so.
Bro, he put that defense together. That defense was what got us to the playoffs.
Who put the
Rex
team
Ryan.
together?
Wasn't it Rex? I thought it was his defense.
No, Herm Edwards, Papa.
Burger.
Did he say that or did you press the button?
I pressed the button.
I haven't heard the burger in a while. Shit,
Wow.
he's back.
Those two teams that made it to the AFC Championship were put together by Herm Edwards. And Rex Ryan was not on the team. He wasn't the defensive coordinator. I think Woody Johnson fired Herm Edwards, and then he brought in Rex Ryan. And Rex Ryan said, "You know what? I can put a better team together than Herm Edwards." And yeah, after that, what he started doing after year 3, his third year there, that's when Woody Johnson let him do whatever the fuck he wanted. And ever since then, your team has been shit. So if you guys want to blame somebody for the downfall of the Jets after they were good, blame Rex Ryan.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it like that.
But because all show his is my mama's titty.
He said titties.
Yeah.
See, I knew I heard. And I can't see that.
Hold on. Let me put the last week's scores together for who won what.
And let's make these picks.
Oh shit! It's time for the picks, guys. The knucklehead picks of the night. Get your shit together, Leon. Joseph. Normal guy. Get your shit together. I don't think I did that well last week. That Giants game, a lot of games went the other way for me. Like as I'm watching it, the Bears won. I would have prepared.
The Cowboys is fucking you up too.
Yeah, everybody, bro. I'm just covering space while you're doing your research.
I know, yeah.
Who was the biggest surprise of the week?
The Seahawks.
I'm not gonna ask Coach because he's gonna say the Giants. You bugging. The Seahawks are great on the road.
Nah,
For me, it was probably the Giants.
Nah, the Giants weren't that big of a surprise.
Beating the defending champions.
So what? The Eagles have not been that good this
See?
year, bro.
They better than the damn Giants, bro. No disrespect.
Put it like this. If the Giants had kept the lead and beat the Cowboys, right? Which they should have done because that was a bullshit call, but whatever. And they actually win the game against the Saints, they have a better record than the Eagles.
Yeah, I could be in first place by the time y'all play the Eagles again.
Yeah, we could.
I saw that shit on
Crazy concept.
saw that shit on the internet.
But you know why it's not a surprise? When we were taking the picks, before Joe even finished asking me who I'm taking, I said the Giants.
And Joseph is firing back because he got so far. I'm only 7 games in. He got all them games right.
Yeah, but I can't. To Hoach, I can't really take you up on your word because you're a Giants fan. So you're always gonna say the Giants. I'm always gonna say that. Well, nah. Lately, I've been let down so much by the Jets that I'll just automatically pick somebody else.
Speaking of the Giant game, at the analyst pick the Eagles, and we were the only ones who picked the Giants. We know more than the analysts. Yes, we do, Joseph. Yes, we do.
What you mean? I picked the Giants too.
No, but Joseph's saying that we're better at this than the analysts.
Oh yeah. Well, I am because I'm getting most of these wrong.
Quote unquote experts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bills losing to Falcons was a fucking. It's funny because I was speaking to somebody at my job, and they're like, "Yo, the Bills can really go undefeated," and I'm like, "They're not." He's like, "Yeah, but they have the potential." I'm like, "No, they're not. They're gonna lose," and they've lost to the last two teams they played.
I hate this type of NFL. I hate this type of NFL because you can't really gauge people. Like the Falcons winning. Like next week, I can't gauge them. Are they good or are they imposters? Same thing with the Giants. Are they good? Is it imposters? I can't really bet, bro.
Put it like
The
this.
fucking Lions lost. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Put it like this. When you look at the Giants game, the only game where they really got beat and were out of it was week 1 against the Redskins. Against the Commanders.
Any game Jackson Dart didn't play.
Got to be politically correct. They should have beat the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? What was week 3? I forgot who they played week 3, but it wasn't like they were getting blown out that week either.
Bro, isn't that the week he threw for almost 600 yards, Wilson?
But that was week 2 against the Cowboys. Week 3 is where.
Okay.
Week 3 is when after that game they benched them, but I forgot who they played. But it wasn't like Wilson played that bad of a game. You know, and who was it they lost to? Fuck, that's gonna hold
Wasn't
on.
that your first win?
I got the schedule right here. Hold on.
Shit.
Game 3 was your first win. That was when Jackson Dart came in.
No, they lost to Kansas City week 3, and Kansas City didn't like blow them out or anything. They were in the game until like the third quarter.
They almost won that.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up?
Right now the scores. Finish this. I'll tell you the scores, but
I could tell somebody's tired and fucking Leon came back and did something crazy, bro. He went undefeated.
I think Joseph did very well last week.
Joseph only got one game wrong.
Yeah.
Joseph, you motherfucker, you didn't tell me to bet.
Yo, dude. So Show is winning 57 right now. Joseph has 53. Hutch has 50.
Cheetah.
Damien has 46, and I have 43.
43.
Yeah. Nah, I was following this shit. I knew Joseph had a very good week last week.
Yeah. So you want me to go through the game, see who that what?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so
Yeah.
the Giants beat the Eagles. Damien and Show picked the Eagles. So
You fool!
the Broncos beat the Jets. Everyone except for me and Tyson picked the Jets. So
You fool!
the Rams beat the Ravens. We all picked the Ravens. So there's no fool in that one. The Cowboys lost to the Panthers. And I don't know about you, Show, but we all told you, Show, the Cowboys are going to lose. So, Show,
You fool!
you lost.
Back up.
Okay.
The Ravens and the Rams, we all took the Ravens?
No, we all took the Rams. There was no fool for the Ravens. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we took the Rams. All right, cool.
Yeah, me and Hodge picked the Cardinals, but we lost to the Colts. So
You fool!
the Seahawks with
we lost
Danny Dimes, baby, MVP.
Who?
Danny Dimes, man.
Yeah, my man. Bro,
yeah.
look at the game.
Give that man props, bro.
Look at the game. Taylor won that game.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta have a running back. I mean, come on.
But Taylor, the Colts are killing it because Taylor is killing it right now.
Not the 400 yards he be throwing for.
Nope.
Well, 400 yards. Daniel Jones didn't throw for 400 yards. He barely threw for fucking 200.
No, he's been
Oh,
throwing for three and change
No,
let's
he
see.
hasn't.
every game.
Let's
No, he
see.
hasn't.
Daniel Jones, 22 for 30, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. Who you said was the Taylor?
Yeah.
He went for 21 attempts, 123 yards, 1 touchdown. The 30-yard run was the longest. Then Daniel Jones had a 20-yard touchdown. He went.
Had that. Taylor's touchdown was a game-winning touchdown. Then that gives him it's like 7 or 8 in the year on the year. And we're only in week 6.
See? So
You fool!
I just wanted to do that.
Oh shit! I know.
All right. So now in the most disappointing game of the season so far, the Seahawks beat the Jaguars. We were all wondering, is that going to be the upset of the season? Because the Jaguars is the only team I got to look forward to right now. So me and Hutch were wrong on that game.
You fool!
The Chargers beat the Dolphins, and everyone picked the Chargers. So there's no fool there. I was the only one to pick the Browns, thinking that the Browns was going to have their just due, and the Steelers beat them. So for me,
You fool!
never pick the Browns again. Fucking Cleveland.
Sure
I was the only one that
if
picked the Saints. Everyone else picked the Patriots. But fuck Boston.
Fuck them, that's why.
So I'm not a fool there.
that Drake May.
Me and Show.
Before you change the subject, that fucking May, that quarterback, he might be the truth on the low.
Who?
Drake May. I thought he was whack. But he's playing good, bro. He's the one that's been keeping New England rolling. Him and Boutte.
Yo, you don't talk about booty on our sports channel.
You're right.
Moving on. Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Fuck
Yeah.
Boston.
Me and Show the only one that picked the
Raiders.
Raiders.
Want to comment?
Yeah, me and Show the only one that picked the Raiders against the Titans. So the rest of y'all,
You fool!
The Raiders.
the Buccaneers figured out a way to cheat and beat the 49ers. So me and Damien,
You fool!
so Hutch, Show, and Joseph picked the Bucks. The Packers beat the Bengals. I was the only one to pick the Bengals. So
You fool!
for me, don't ever pick the
You
fucking
fool
Bengals again.
with
Apparently,
no quarterback.
Hutch was the only
You
one to
can.
pick
Joe
the
Flacco's
Chiefs.
there.
Hutch was the only one to pick the Chiefs, and he was right. He beat the Lions 30-17. So all of us.
You fool!
That was a surprise.
And I was the only one to pick the Falcons. I told y'all that Atlanta had too many big booty bitches for the Bills. They ain't ready for it, and they lost.
You
So
fool!
fuck the Bills. And the Bears beat the Commanders, and Damien was the only one to pick the Bears. They fucked it up for
That
everybody.
was the luckiest win, bro. Last minute with 1 point. That's crazy.
Yep. They fucked it up for everybody. So now let's see if I can get my get back. And we're going to start the show off right. Y'all ready for this? I'm calling out Baker Mayfield, the MVP. Joseph, stop smoking
He
that
is the
ash one.
MVP.
Yo, he's playing like one, bro.
He is the MVP. Wait, what are you talking? He is the MVP.
No, he's not.
I have him in my fantasy league. Trust me. Number 1.
No. Wait until Justin Fields starts playing. But yeah. So game 1 next week is the Steelers versus the Bengals.
Steelers.
That's a good game. They calling it the Icy Hot Bowl. Gonna be Rodgers against Falco. They both 50. I'll take the Steelers.
Even though I feel like the Bengals are gonna surprise us with, I think Joe Flacco's gonna do what he did in the fucking Browns when he was just killing it and winning for no reason.
Then why don't you pick the Bengals?
You know,
Because I don't know if they're good enough to
It
beat the
sounds
Steelers,
like
bro.
you want to pick the Bengals.
If it wasn't the Steelers, I probably would. But I don't know if Mike Tomlinson is gonna allow that shit. I'm gonna throw my defense out there to destroy you.
I tell you what, because I learned my lesson from last week, but I'm too stupid to learn it. I'm gonna pick the fucking Bengals.
Hit yourself again. You fool!
You fool!
And watch, yo, remember this shit. Oh wait, what was the score? Show that you wanted me to record. They were gonna win by 30.
Oh shit. 30-17. Which one was that one? Okay, record this.
Yep.
I
Hold
remember
up.
saying 30-17.
Yo, 917 views on my missed shot.
Hey, boom, bling, boom, bling, bling, bling.
Let's see. Bills Falcons. What was it? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
30-17.
Hold on. I'm gonna put the audio so that way you hear this shit. Show copyright free.
Oh shit, I was going. Oh shit, you gonna put me on me?
I don't think they're ready for the big booty bitches in Atlanta, so I'm going with the Falcons.
Big booty.
I'm gonna make a prediction so
Big
that
booty
next
bitch.
week y'all can add a video to it. But I think the Bills gonna win by like 20 on the 40. I think they gonna score that 10-30 maybe. Just put in that prediction because I want to make that video. Toes looking at us. Let's
You
shut
see
up.
this face?
I see it. I've been so.
Every game you're making a prediction.
I did.
How is this prediction different than every other game? You see this? Like, I'm gonna make a prediction this game.
Perfect. This is a correct score prediction, bro. I've never done that. Never
20
doing
to
it
30?
again. Shit.
And I
Hit me
said
with
it
the
last
you
week
fool.
too. The
You
big booty
fool.
bitches. They weren't ready.
You did.
You
did say
fool. Hit me with it. I deserve it.
You fool!
The
There you
big
go.
booty bitches. And what was the score
But what's
last
the
week?
score?
Hold
30-70. Word.
The score
I didn't
last
say
week
who was
was
gonna
what?
win. 30-10.
14 to 24. 30 to 10.
Hey, bro.
Wow.
Add 4 from the 10 to the 24. That's 28. I missed by 2. We even.
That you lose. You get nothing. That was one of the few games I got right this week. Let me embellish in this shit.
I think we're gonna have to make this a segment where I just pick a game, guess it, then next week you just play it back. You fool!
Word. All right, yo. So the next game is the Rams versus the Jaguars. You know, I'm picking the Jaguars.
They are home. That's a good game. I think I'm gonna pick the Jaguars.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
All
Little
right.
revenge game.
Who you got, Joseph?
That bad.
Bears. China. The Jaguars, they're playing in London. Oh, they're playing in London, aren't they?
Yeah, they home. That's why I'm picking them.
They're playing in
That's their
London.
second
governor.
home. That's why I'm picking them.
So
Oh,
that
so-
means that's a 9 o'clock game.
In the morning.
9 a.m. Yeah. It's gonna be a weird game. Every game in London is weird.
9:30 in the morning. Yawning, storming. Just for Columbus Beach. All right. The next game, the Saints versus the Bears. Joseph already said the Bears.
That's gonna be a bad game. They are home. I'll take the Bears.
You ain't taking shit. Who you got, Coach?
Between who?
The Saints or the Bears?
Give me the Bears.
All right, so every single one of us going for the Bears.
It's either we all get it right or we're gonna have a you fool moment.
No. You gonna have a youthful moment. I'm always right sometimes. The Dolphins
True.
or the Browns. You know something? I
You
know
ain't even
I'm
have
never
to say the other
supposed to.
team.
I'm never gonna pick the Browns again. But let's go with Cleveland. They're not the Browns. They're just Cleveland.
They're home. They got a good defense. I think I'm gonna pick the Browns as well.
Who
You
you
sound
got?
like that voice on the button. Yup. He sounded just like that.
Also, Joseph is saying that the Browns will get Mike McDonald fired.
It's the Browns versus who?
You think
The
if they lose
Dolphins.
this one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Finns.
Oh, Hart said, fuck that. Someone's got to go.
Yeah.
Even though they're both 1-5. The next game, the Raiders versus the Queeps. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I feel like the Raiders have a black jersey.
You bugging. The Chiefs seem to be rolling now. I'm going with the Chiefs and they home. Arrowhead.
Yeah, but they came in like a wrecking ball though. They don't got her shit no more. They don't got wrecking ball shit no more. Who you got, Hutch?
Who are they playing?
The Raiders and the Queefs.
Oh, that's a fucking rivalry game.
Yup, and Arrowhead. The Steel. I mean, they always play good. Oakland against them. I just called them Oakland. The Las Vegas.
That's racist.
I like it when Hochi goes quiet. He's studying right now. Wait a minute. This is a
He's
good
doing
game for him to
he's
pick.
like,
I don't know.
It's like at home the Queefs do the 3-4 pattern, but the Raiders are good.
I said the Chiefs.
Oh, Hutch is asleep, and that's what it is. Hutch is tired. Hutch is tired of your shit.
Word. I
said the Chiefs.
No
I'm waiting
Chiefs.
for the next game.
All right.
I'm in the kitchen trying to get something
my
to
bad.
drink.
My man over here yelling at us.
No, bring me something back.
The Eagles versus the
Well,
Vikings.
hurry up.
The Eagles versus the Vikings. I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
I'll take the Vikings.
That's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna take the Eagles because they need. This is a must win, bro. For the defending champions, before they start talking crap about you, you need to win this game.
I think they're gonna
He
come
ain't gonna
back with
comment on that. He hates the Eagles.
I think they're gonna come back with a oop she wally wally, oop she bang bang.
Can I guess the right score? I think the Eagles are gonna mollywop these motherfuckers.
Wait, you think what?
So this might be the game where I think the Eagles are gonna mollywop these motherfuckers. They upset. They're gonna go into Minnesota and mollywop them.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're upset also. You let the Giants beat you.
Hell yeah. That's
the only other loss they got queued up is when they play the Jets. So
who you sure
picking?
The game after that, it was over.
Word. Joseph, the Eagles. All right. So the next game, the Panthers versus the Jets.
Oh shit.
Now I'm gonna go against my better nature.
Crap.
What do you mean? The Panthers just beat the team last week. So
That's what I said.
I'm gonna go against my better nature and pick the Jets.
You know what,
Even
though?
even a blind squirrel in a machine gun in a tree with a machine gun can shoot somebody.
You know
Who you
what?
got, Joseph?
Coach motivated me because he picked his own team. So I'm gonna pick my own team, man. We gotta win someday.
So you
I'm
going with the
on the
Panthers?
Jets. Hell no.
You know what it is? Show just don't want to be the only Jets fan that didn't pick them when they win this week. That's what it is. Hutch, who you got?
Where they playing?
Yeah.
They're playing in New York City. Welcome to New York City.
Yes, sir.
Welcome
We
to
home,
New
baby.
York City.
Fuck the Panthers. And we're gonna get booed in home because we suck anywhere.
They're the home of 0-6.
We just lost our star fucking receiver, bro. We about to lose our team. We're not gonna be able to use it. I'm sorry. I'm about to go on the route. I'm getting a headache.
Well, go on the rant while Hutch is trying to decide. This is a tough game for him. This might be
Bro,
game of the week.
it's like when the Giants were wasting fucking Odell Beckham. It's like, bro, we just like built around them. Like we have the
Shut your mouth.
receiver and we have the
Shut your
fucking
mouth,
running
Joe.
back, which is the hardest part. Just build around them. Well, I'm
Shut your
talking about my team. I'm sorry. Shit, I said Saquon Barkley.
That's a tough pick.
My
right
bad.
there.
I was letting you think.
Panthers. I just flipped the coin.
You told me to shut up.
And Panthers. Fuck.
You really,
Coin.
you heard that? You heard?
Yeah.
He really flipped the coin.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah. I heard it too. The Patriots versus
Word. I heard fluke.
the Patriots versus the Titans. Now listen, I'm not picking the Titans. I got the fucking team that's playing the Titans.
I agree. I don't know.
I
Yo,
Word.
I hear you. I have.
Cam Ward looks terrible.
Dude, they got nothing there. Like Tony Pollard's not even running the ball decently. There's no offensive line. Calvin Ridley looks horrible. He has no tight end. It really is all about Cam.
Shit. They need to make it about somebody else. That should look bad. He doesn't even know how to. He doesn't even know how to stay in the pocket right. He did some crazy shit the other day. I saw on ESPN. He just threw it to the other team. Yeah,
Pick your team,
like
Joe.
it's terrible. I
Who you
did.
picking? You pick the Titans?
You think I'm gonna talk about Cam Ward and then pick the Titans? No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick New England. New England
That's
is
what Host
good,
did.
bro. That team is getting.
So we're all picking the Patriots, which
Definitely hates
the
Boston.
team that's playing the Titans.
Yes, the team that's playing the Titans. That's who.
You're not picking the Patriots. You said fuck Boston.
So the Giants
fuck we
versus the
trying to win?
Broncos. Yeah, Hutch.
What do you
He said he's trying to win. I heard him.
trying to win.
I'm not picking
Word,
the
I heard
Patriots.
him.
I'm picking the team playing the Titans.
I'm going to go with the Giants.
All right,
This
so
guy a joke. I'm not even gonna say their name.
word.
Uh,
Joseph, who you got? The Giants or the Broncos? Who you got, show?
I got the Broncos.
Oh,
They in Denver. You bugging. Skittable is not gonna be able to breathe.
yeah, but the Giants
And
got
Hoach, if he
momentum
keeps
now.
running like that,
The Giants got
he keeps
momentum
running
now.
like that, he's not gonna be able to talk.
You give that version one piece of pussy, and he's a new man.
My man. Yo, I give Cam Ward 3 years. I mean Cam Ward. I give Cam Skittable 3 years. He keeps running like that, he gonna be
His
retarded.
name is
All right.
Scatterboo, not Skittable.
All right, we got
Scataboo.
the
Well,
Chargers.
it's gonna be Skittable.
We got the Chargers and the team that's only winning because of their running back from Indianapolis.
Chargers.
Huh?
I'll go with the Chargers.
I'm undefeated with him, so I'm gonna go with the. And they home. I'm
No,
gonna go with Indianapolis.
they're not home, but all right.
You said no. I thought you said the Chargers against Indianapolis.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm always picking them to be fucking home. I'm just saying the team's names. You think you know me, show?
Unless you read backwards, Toad. You can't get it wrong. You have to say the first team first.
No, I picked the Chargers because the other team that just has a running back only has a running back.
Okay.
Shit, I can say the second
So
team
who's
first.
home?
The Chargers. How many? How
Who's
many?
home? So it's the Colts at the Chargers. I got you. My bad. Uh, I'll take the Chargers in that case if they're home.
I thought you was undefeated with this man. I thought this was the love of your life. I thought you would trade
Yo,
you
you
would
know
trade
what? Give me my
Mark
team.
Zuckerberg
Give me
for
my
him.
team. Give me my team. I'll take Jones again because I'm gonna be right again.
Well, you can't keep flip flopping. You
I
want the
won't.
Colts or
Give me Jones,
or
man.
you
He's
want the
four and
Chargers?
one.
All right, you want the Colts now. There's no
I
flip
want the
flopping.
Colts.
If you got the
I
team,
want
if
the
you
Colts.
got the
No
pick
flip
right,
flop.
if they win next week, I'm gonna still put it down and you lost. The Packers versus the Cardinals.
Most likely.
I'm already there, so fuck it. I'm with the Packers.
I'll
Just
take
for
the
the record,
Packers.
fuck the
Yeah.
Packers.
Who they playing again?
The Cardinals.
Yeah, no John Connor. I think Kyler Murray might not play. I go with the Pack.
I heard the other guy was pretty good. Jacoby Brissett. He played good.
The only one we worried about is Jacoby and Myers.
Mm.
Joseph, who you got? The Packers or the Cardinals? The Packers. All right, then the next game is the Commanders versus the Cowboys, and I'm going with the Commanders.
That's a tough game. It's a rival game. I'll take the Cowboys. They home. If Toe read it right.
Can I take option C that the stadium blows up?
Yes, I'm gonna put you under Bane.
These are both your enemies, bro.
I'm gonna put you under Bane.
Fuck both teams, bro. Fuck both teams.
But who do you think is gonna win?
I hate the Cowboys more than I hate Washington.
So you going with the Manders?
I'm going with the Commanders, yeah.
All right, and Joe's going with the Cowboys. You going with the Cowboys, show?
Yes, sir.
All right. The Falcons versus the 49ers. Even though the Falcons did me good, I think the 49ers are ready for the big booty bitches, even though they're in San Francisco. No big booty bitches to save you now.
What was the teams again?
The
My bad. I was
Falcons
reading
and the
something. The Chargers
49ers.
versus no.
You love the Chargers.
Ooh. No, I picked against them.
We're gonna have to
Uh
fucking electrocute your ass.
49ers. Who was the second team? Because I don't like the 49ers are all hurt.
The 49ers was the
Depends on how
second
good.
team.
Who was the first one?
The team that I said before them. The
Which
Falcons.
was?
The Falcon. The
The
big booty
Falcons.
bitches. Pay attention,
I'll
man.
take the
We
Falcons.
already 15 minutes overtime. You think
I
Joseph
told
likes staying up this late?
I sparked to talk to ya.
Hawch is ready to fucking stab you in the heart with a salamander.
He was in the kitchen.
Who you got, Hawch? You the 49ers or the Falcons?
Where are they in San Francisco?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still
I
gonna
think
take the Falcons.
You going with the
you know
Falcons?
what?
Still?
I'm going with the Falcons.
Thank you, Hoach, for making me think. I'm going with San Francisco. I don't think what's his Mason? I forgot his name. Quarterback wasn't playing too bad. Matt Jones. There you go.
All right. The Buccaneers versus the Lions. I'm going with the Lions.
Ooh, they home. They about to put a whooping on Baker Mayfield too. Be tight. I'm gonna go with the Lions as well.
Your favorite,
34
you're not going with your favorite
to
player?
34 to 20. Nah, I can't. I'm telling you, they home. They upset. They fucked up last week. Somebody getting their ass kicked. Paul Baker Mayfield. He's gonna play good, but he's gonna get his ass beat. That the Lion team is good, bro. They should be Super Bowl ready.
Yeah. So I'm saying,
All right, so is that your pick?
yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so let's move on.
Who you got?
my bad,
Coach?
Hoach. Word. How you telling me if that's my what's your pick?
Let's move on.
Who you got, Hutch?
Lions and
Oh, you got Hoach? He's like, I'm not picking. Fuck that.
Now they just lost to the Chiefs. Are the Lions home?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Lions.
See,
All right.
that Hoach is thinking like me. They upset.
Joseph is the only one going with the Buccaneers. Or as he likes to call them, the Fuccaneers. The Texans versus the Seahawks.
Ooh.
I'm going with the Seahawks.
They're not that good at home, man. I'll go with the Seahawks as well.
Who you got, Hutch?
The Seahawks and who?
The Texans. See what you did, Joe?
And the Seahawks are home.
See what you did?
Hey, see, I tell you, you got to repeat it 2 or 3. I'm not the only one.
No,
I'm gonna go with my upset pick of the week. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Oh, shit. Upset pick of the week.
You thinking about? We should have that upset pick of the week. I like that. We do that every week. Each one have one. I'll be ready.
All right, there you go. I just marked it down too for Hutch. So, Show said that the Lions are gonna win 34 to 20, and Hutch said the Texans are gonna be the upset pick of the week, and that's the week.
Wait, so
That's
the
the week.
Seahawks Texans on Monday?
Yes,
I know another doubleheader on Monday, right?
yes. The Buccaneers and Lions are on Monday, and the Seahawks and Texans are on Monday.
Alrighty.
Oh, fuck.
The Buccaneers and the Lions are at 7. The Texans and the Seahawks are at 10. So the picks are in, the bets are in, the predictions are in, and the ends are in. And if you're not in with that, then you can get the fuck out of here. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Next time show you keep Hoach up this late, he's gonna fucking Columbia necktie you.
I'm actually good. So, but yeah, I can't believe I had to flip a coin for that game.
Word.
And we heard it.
The Bills and Ravens are on a bye week. Yep.
Yes.
I can't believe it. We heard that point in the oh. I heard that shit.
I had to, man. Fucking, that's like anytime you guys ask me, or the Cowboys versus Commanders or Cowboys versus Eagles, like I'm gonna have to flip a coin. Fuck both teams.
Word. Another great one, y'all. Have a good night, brother. See, I waited for you to say that, Joseph, because you usually say that shit when we go over air, but we see it all the time. I just want to let you know that. But now we can. That's right. Now we can leave.
Yes. Now is official. Now we can.
Now we can go. And on that note, let them know that if you ain't down with us, we got 2 words for you. Fuck you. Peace, everybody.
Now we can make it like a tree and get out of here.
That's right. Make like a banana and go home. Peace, everybody.